Chelsea Football Club believe they should be able to get an agreement for Victor Osimhen this weekend. Yes, the start of the Premier League weekend, they believe they're going to get an agreement for Victor Osimhen. Furthermore, Joao Felix and Conor Gallagher, well, there's been a deadline set. And this deadline is middle of next week. I'm going to explain to you why. And Joao Felix has done something that has made it very much easier to bring him back to Cobham and bring him back to Stamford Bridge. Finally, we need to talk about Armando Broja and his new adventure that looks set to be presented to him, and whether he accepts or not at Ipswich Town, we're going to find out. But the reality is, Chelsea have been too disrespected this window. They've been too disrespected this summer. The number of people that have said Chelsea are going to finish 9th, 10th, some of you avid watchers are consistently telling me Chelsea are going to finish 9th, 10th, Enzo Maresca's not good enough. I'm going to tell you why I believe we are going to be a good team this year. And I'm going to give us some positivity. Because you know what? It's the brand new season. And you know what? All of us should get pumped up. And you know what? We are Chelsea. And the reality is, we should be believing that if everything goes right, we could bloody win the league. Yes, it might be a deluded thing to say, but why not have some faith every now and then, okay? So I'm going to give us a little hype up for the season to start. But first thing, what you need to do is hit that like button, because 1,000 likes, honestly, does miracles. More people find it, channel grows. So come on, do it right now, you will forget. And subscribe to the channel, because realistically, I give it to people, yeah, in a very simple manner, with a little bit of entertainment. And more importantly, I just speak my mind. I'm not looking for a job with the club. Genuinely, I'm not. I just speak my mind on the club that I love. Let's get into it. So good old Matthew Law has come out with an article, and within this article, he has reiterated that Chelsea are confident that they should reach an agreement with Napoli to acquire Victor Osimhen over the weekend. They have talks scheduled, and Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart should be getting this deal across the line. This, for me, is very interesting. I don't know where this confidence is coming from, because Napoli want to get rid of him. Chelsea want to acquire him. But Victor Osimhen doesn't want to go into the pay structure that Chelsea are going to offer. What is going on? I don't know. A lot of you attack me because I think Victor Osimhen is a good striker. Maybe even one season of his life, he was a great striker. But yet, all of you have got this little motion where, unless I think somebody's phenomenal the way you do, I am wrong, I'm deluded, I don't know what I'm talking about. But it is what it is. Keep watching. Evidently you enjoy what you watch. Evidently you enjoy cussing me out. So it is what it is. But what I'm going to say to you is, Victor Osimhen is a very good / great striker. And you don't like it, but it's the truth. He's had one season in his career where he was an absolute baller. And it's the year Napoli won the league. Every other year, he's been a 1-2 guy. He's a 1-2 guy. He's a guy that, honestly, he did what Jackson did last year. Every other year. But because he's had that one season at Napoli where he was phenomenal, the expectations for Victor Osimhen are up here. So what I'm going to say is, if we get Victor Osimhen, I expect 25 league goals. Because based on the evaluation, what all of you are telling me, this is Haaland 2.0. This is better than Harry Kane. Because people said that to me. When I said, oh, I prefer strikers like Harry Kane, Benzema, and people told me, oh, no, he's better than Harry Kane. He's better than Harry Kane. Harry Kane can't lace his boots. So I expect that. But what I don't understand is, right, he is a world-class striker, as a lot of people tell me. Why on earth is only Saudi Arabia and Chelsea interested in this world-class striker if he's available for 70 million euros? If he's available for 70 million euros, why aren't a host of clubs such as Arsenal queuing up to get him? Real Madrid didn't look at him. Barcelona aren't looking at him. Man City aren't looking at him. Because the stuff that I say matters. The link-up play matters. The footballing abilities, one-touch play matters. He is a great striker for the Maresca system. However, I am a Chelsea fan. I think, right? And when I think, I go, Maresca might not be here in 2 years. Are we going to be good with Victor Osimhen in the team? It's my opinion. Let me know yours. This Joao Felix saga is not ending, and I am really getting bored of it. However, when there's news, I gotta cover it because you lot want to know what happened today, right? Well, there's more news that's come out. Fabrizio Romano has reiterated again. Talks are ongoing. He knows the difference between the valuations, but he respects both parties, and he's not going to release it. Basically, they've told him, don't release it. Neither club wants to know what they're willing to pay, just in case when the fee gets agreed, neither club wants to know which one caved. Both are going to pull this, like, angle from it. Oh, we didn't cave, we got exactly what we wanted. The other was like, oh, we didn't overpay, we got exactly what we wanted. That's why this isn't being released. Furthermore, Felix is back now in training, and apparently the deal basically is going to get done. Whether he goes to Aston Villa, whether he goes to Chelsea, he's going to be leaving. Atletico have now set a deadline. They want this deal done over the weekend and have set scheduled talks, and they want Conor Gallagher presented on Wednesday. The reason that I think they've hired their stadium and have got a bunch of people to come in to meet the new signings. So for them, this is very important to get this deal across the line. Matt Law is reporting that the talks are scheduled, and both clubs are confident they're going to get this across the line. It is so messy, man. I feel, honestly, what is going on is that I'm feeling sorry for Conor Gallagher, because this guy didn't want to leave Chelsea. And that's the thing, right? He didn't want to leave Chelsea, but all of a sudden, his life is put on hold. He's going to have to move to Madrid because he's an employee and he's moving jobs. That's understandable, but everything's topsy-turvy. And the same with Joao Felix. Every year of his career, like since he's gone to Atletico Madrid, apart from the first 2 years, he's been in limbo. He doesn't do a pre-season with the team he's going to play for. Every time he comes in, he's late, and it causes problems. But it is what it is. They know what they signed up for. They're paid handsomely, so they shouldn't be complaining. And the reality is, Joao Felix wants to move to Chelsea on a permanent. And apparently he's indicated through his subsidiaries, so Jorge Mendes, that he's willing to fit into Chelsea's pay structure. He'll take the lower base salary with incentives if he performs well. And we shouldn't complain as Chelsea fans on that, because that basically puts him in the mold of what Chelsea are looking for. And that sounds perfect. And with Conor Gallagher, I hope this brother gets his move as well, because I feel sorry for him at this stage. In regards to outgoings, there are reports coming out that Ipswich Town have finally presented their offer to Armando Broja. It's a loan with no option, apparently. It is one of those things where Armando is going to go on loan to Ipswich. He's got a lot of years left on his contract, and he's going to play football. He went on loan to Fulham. It didn't go really well. Muniz became prime Victor Osimhen at Napoli, evidently. You know what I mean? He was scoring goals. I think 6 weekends in a row he scored goals. And Broja couldn't get a look in. And what happened was Fulham had to pay Chelsea a lot more money because they weren't playing him. But now, this is where it gets very interesting. Armando Broja, he will consider this offer because he's got Stuttgart looking at him. He's got other clubs in the Premier League looking at him. But what I want from Broja now is, I don't think selling him now is a smart decision. I think letting him go on loan and hoping this guy bangs. Like to the point where he gets 10 Premier League goals, 11 Premier League goals. Because then flipping him will be a lot easier. And the reason I say flipping him will be easy is because I don't think in the long term Broja is good enough to make it at Chelsea. He lacks the link-up play. He lacks the intangibles. And Broja will be very good in a team that is far away from the goal, balls into the channel. He needs to chase it. He needs to run, cause havoc, use his strength, use his pace, cut in and take shots. He's one of those players. And the reality is, Broja's career has really stagnated since that ACL injury that he suffered under Graham Potter when it was a pre-season game against Aston Villa after the World Cup. But it is what it is. That's how football works. I wish him all the best. I hope this deal gets accepted, and we'll find out after. The Premier League is about to start, and when I tell you a lot of people are being extremely negative, it makes me laugh. And the reason I say they're being extremely negative is because these men have got into a position now where they think Chelsea are a bum team. And I don't blame them, because we finished 12th, we finished 6th, and Pochettino had us being a mockery throughout that whole season. I saw the other day we had 19 points after 16 games last year. So this is just the perception of Chelsea that people have had installed in their heads, because, you know, we live in a 2-year cycle where everyone only remembers things from 2 years ago. So the reality here is Chelsea are now coming into this season with people saying, yeah, Chelsea are finishing 7th, 8th, 9th. And this is an expectation. They're like, oh, Enzo Maresca nearly bottled the league. We won the league. How do you nearly bottle a league? This is what annoys me. Oh, you won it by 2 points. Okay, so now you have to win it by a significant margin for it to be deemed as it counts. Oh, we had a great squad. He had an 18 or 17 point lead. So they took their foot off the gas. So if he nearly bottled it, what praise are we going to give him for getting that 17 points lead, at least? Do you know what I mean? The argument doesn't make sense. Oh, the squad is rubbish. Okay, cool. The squad is rubbish in your opinion. I think our squad is good. I genuinely do think our squad is good. I think we got Nicholas Jackson, good striker, got 15 goals last year. We got Cole Palmer, one of the best players in the league. We've got Christopher Nkunku, who can score goals for fun. We've got Pedro Neto, who's highly rated. We've got Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, and Lavia, who I would not swap for many midfielders in the league. Like, genuinely, I believe the potential is there, and they're good right now as well. I like Marco Correa. I think Levi Colwill and Fofana will come good. Yes, Fofana's recovering from an injury, but I've rated him before. Why am I going to change my tune? Reece James and Malo Gusto, I don't need to talk. That's the best 1-2 combo of right backs in the league. I wouldn't swap Malo Gusto or Reece James for any right backs in the league. I wouldn't swap him for Trent. I like both of them that much. So I'm sorry. Maybe the goalkeeper's a problem. I don't know enough about Jurgensen. But this negativity needs to stop. I said it yesterday, I'm going to say it again. I think Chelsea are going to finish third this year. I really do. I don't know why I'm so confident, because they haven't given me any reason to be confident in the last 2 years. But I just feel like this is a good squad. We're going to surprise a lot of people. I don't look at Liverpool's squad and say, oh my God, I wish we had their squad. Do I look at their squad and say, I wish we had their goalkeeper? 100%. Do I look at it and say, I wish we had Van Dijk? Yeah, 100%. Other than that, hey, listen, Salah or Palmer? I'm taking Salah. I'm taking Palmer, sorry. And then other than that, what, Jota? Okay, maybe I'll take Jota, but what are we doing here? Do you know what I mean? We should be better than Liverpool this year. And there are so many other teams like that you can go through. We have got a good unit. Our standards have just dropped, and our expectation has dropped because we've had a really bad 24 months. It's about time we start being the club that we are meant to be. We are bloody Chelsea, for God's sake. In my lifetime, we have been a top-tier team. Consistently, we have been winning cups and trophies. We need to win the Conference League this year. We need to pick up an FA Cup or a EFL Cup, and we need to finish third. And this squad is more than capable, genuinely more than capable to do all of this. So if injuries don't shag us, we are going to be fine. But hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and get positive for the league, man. Come on.